All right. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Okay, so I just hope that everybody is good out there, so wherever you are. Okay, so we are again here in Forex. By the way, this is Chris, and I am going to be your 15-minute, should we say, Forex trading uh, discussion, or I will be the one to get you that kind of discussion when you will be able to understand what is forex trading, those that we never knew as an ordinary person, right? So let's begin. Okay, so as I was set up, so I told you before that we're going to open the position. Okay, so get used to it. So we're going to have that. We're going to have as well closing the position and taking the profits already. So that's basically summarizing all of those inputs that we basically discussed here. Okay, so and previously, okay, so just to have a review to the things that we do have previously, okay, so we basically discussed um, the forex, right? So how you use the the field is it, okay? So we were able to know what is forex, okay? Because based on our understanding, forex is just basically exchanging monies, currencies. Okay, so there are still any other instrument that we can basically trade. Okay, so not just currency. Okay, we can basically trade should we say metals. Okay, so we can as well trade commodities. Okay, so that is the thing that we're going to have discussed here in our the forexes. Okay, so the close, the open position that we are not been able yet to close, and we're going to conclude that today. Okay, so would be how we will be able to participate in trading, based in trading in forex market. So that's basically the position that I told you before that we're going to discuss further. Okay, so you might be able to ask even an ordinary person, okay, so like in our level, okay, so we would always have to ask ourselves, how I will be able to trade this? Okay, so on our level, we just understand that we are just going to enter the position and then take the profit. So that's the thing that we're going, we just totally understand. But behind that, there would be underlying, should we say, uh, levels or categories that trading, should we say, field has into it. This is a very well structured field already. So that is why we will be able to see, should I say, an organized, should I say, way of traders. In other words, it would have to depend on the category, is the level of an individual, of how you will be able to participate in that particular trade. Okay, so one of the most, should I say, um, familiar or popular, should I say, financial instruments would be, should I say, currency future. Okay, so that would be the thing that we're going to. This is basically where you can participate as an individual. Okay, so but you have to know where are you, your capability as a trader. Okay, so there would be as well as currency options. Okay, so we're going to discuss that one here fully as well. Okay, so we also have should we say ETFs or exchange fund, uh, exchange fund. Let me just double check that one here. Exchange fund. Later, we'll get back to that. And then we have as well spot forex, and under the spot forex category, we have also three. So that would be the retail forex, the should I say the spread betters, and the CFDs. Okay, so that would be the thing that we are going to fully discuss today. Okay, so while that's basically the five positions that I'm going to share to you today. Okay, so this is kind of a vague discussion, so this might not be able to to be grasped with those people who really don't like complications. But I told you that we are going to make this discussion as simple as it is, as elementary as it is, as kindergarten as it is. Okay, so yeah, after my study and after I was able to get research to this, okay, so where and how I will be able to participate in a forex trading. Okay, based on those financial instruments. Okay, so allow me to discuss to you the first one. Okay, so that's the currency future. Okay, so what is currency future? So it's basically from the word itself, future. Okay, so for this kind of financial instrument, okay, so you have, by the way, as I mentioned a while ago, you have to know your capability. Okay, so for this currency future, so this might be for those people who has huge, I mean, uh, has lots of, should I say, investments already. So they are billionaires in the society, they are billionaires in the society, like Warren Buffet, like Jeff Bezos, like my boss, Elon Musk. So they are basically those are capable of doing these trades. So they can just basically do currency future trading. Because what is this all about? So currency future, guys, would have to refer to a certain, like, uh, you you do a contract with a certain financial institution that within that contract it specifies the exact amount of price. Okay, so uh, on that specific maturity of that specific contract. Okay, what I'm trying to say is just like this. Okay, so you are as if reserving. Okay, so you reserve this particular goods and commodities, and then once it reach already that maturity or that particular date, so you are going to have it, okay, to have that kind of commodity. Okay, so it is just something like you are doing a reservation thing. Okay, so as your speculation uh, will go through with you. Okay, so this is basically trading. You're speculating things. Okay, you are speculating the market. Okay, so in currency future, okay, so it's just the same thing as, take for example, the barrel of oil that is currently priced at $60. Okay, and you enter into the currency future, which is 65 within a contract. Okay, so and then few couple within $65 within that contract, and it has to mature. It's supposed about 3 months. Okay, so after 3 months, so you found out that 4 months, 5 months, it increased to, say for example, $100 per barrel. So you have gained $35 per barrel for that. Okay, so that is basically what is currency futures all about. Okay, so this is for the huge, should I say, commerce already or huge traders. Okay, so um, this is in a bulk way of, should I say, trading. Okay, so um, like in stock exchange. Okay, so there's a difference between stock exchange and, should I say, forex. So we did mention that as well to you. Okay, so in other words, if you are going to translate that into a manner wherein everybody will be able to understand, so you are basically holding that particular price because you are thinking that within the next couple of months it would increase in price. All right. So just say, for example, in a way of understanding. Okay. So you basically, um, say like, uh, y- um, how would I have to do this in our level of understanding? Okay, so but that's basically the concept within it. Okay, so you are going to go into that specific contract that that price is stipulated in the contract within that specific period of time. Okay, so once that specific period of time was already been has already been reached, so you are going to buy that particular commodity, right? So that is basically currency future. Okay? So just hope that you were able to get, so we're already 50 minutes, so we are still within currency future. Okay, so the next, should I say, financial instrument that we're going to discuss is all about currency options. So currency options, what we have here is almost the same to currency future. So the main difference is that you enter into that particular contract, okay, so that you are going to buy or sell that particular commodity, okay. So in other words, if you are going to have that one in a specific period of time, okay, so but you are not obliged with, if, for example, that particular contract already reached that particular should I say date, and then you are say like I still don't want to buy this, I still don't want to purchase this, okay, so that is a currency option. Okay, so you have the option whether you are going to purchase, you're going to purchase this, or you are going to sell this. Okay, so that is basically trading platform is all about. Okay, so yeah, I think it's just clear to everyone. Okay, so yeah, we have to move forward with ETFs. So for ETFs, guys, if you're going to participate in this kind of trade, so this is a trading platform in which you have the capability to know the price of those should I say currency that was being priced in that particular financial institution. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, so you uh, you have should I say the access to know all of those details. Okay, so yeah, whether it's your option whether you're going to buy that or sell that particular thing. Okay, so that's the third. Okay, so for the spot forex, okay, so this would have to mean that spot forex are for those like dealers already. So uh, this would have to have like the level of a bank institution, should I say investment funds. So those big financial institutions, so they are as well participating. So that is why guys, I got shocked previously on our discussion that banks, even banks, is basically participating. Okay, so uh, with which they're doing that since ever since. Okay, so I just got the money that we place in a particular bank, they are as well investing that to forex, wherein they are as well speculating whether they are going to sell or to buy the particular currency pairs, right? Or whatever instruments that they are into investing, right? So spot forex are basically the dealers. Okay, so in other words, now in our own understanding, so they are basically representing those wholesaler wholesalers. Okay, so the wholesalers of the market of the forex market. Okay, so in spot forex we can as well have three categories: the retail forex. Okay, so with which uh, we can just basically say that they are already a broker for the spot forex. So for the retail forex, so we they are those traders that are betting already or that are speculating or that are assuming whether that particular currency would have to rise or would have to go down. Okay, so that's the retail forex. Okay, for the spread bet, okay, so that is basically us. Okay, so those are the poorest. What I'm trying to say, because you can just basically trade $10, $30 as an investment, $50 as an investment. Okay, so for spread betters, so you are going to have the middleman, which is the broker, and that particular broker is basically the one is basically doing the business with you. So they are basically, if you are buying, so they are selling that particular amount to you. So they as well are earning particular amounts as well within that should I say transactions, right? So the last one would be CFDs this would be for the experienced traders already. So we are not going to move much more of that. We're 15 minutes already, so we really have to make it sure that our discussion is just quite short and ready to take in by any other individual. Okay, so time to close the position. Okay, so we are going to close how forex traders been participated. Okay, so closing this, okay, so we have to understand that there would be financial instrument wherein we can participate, we can get involved with, right? So one of those that I mentioned a while ago is currency future, currency options. Okay, so we have as well ETFs or should we say um, exchange uh, transfer fan. Okay, so and the other one would be we have as well spot forex, which it's it has basically three categories that are the retail forex, the CFDs, traders, and the spread batters, which is us. Okay, so that is how forex trading is basically operating within the background. Okay, so this information is condenser bonds. Okay, so this is not just an immediate information by by our levels, but I am basically discussing those so we'll be able to understand that this kind of should I say level they are the ones doing this. Okay, so something like that. So you will be able to gain understanding as well. Okay, so we are already extended to 18 minutes and 09 seconds. Okay, so what we are just going to summarize or take the profit of this. Okay, so the profit that we are having here is the knowledge that we have is currency futures. Basically, you are holding the particular amount within that contract at a specific period of time. Okay, so in the hope that you will be able to gain a certain particular amount. Okay, for the options, because you also as well go into the contract, but you're not obliged to sell or to buy that particular commodity or financial instrument. Rather, you do have the option to sell or to buy that. Okay, so for ETFs, so this is basically accessing those the prices of those currencies. Okay, so you'll be able to position yourself well to and you'll be able to get should I say uh, good trades. Spot forex, okay, again, this would be the dealers, with the banks, the brokers. Okay, so they are basically the ones doing this, right? So for the spread batters, so that's basically us. So we do have the platform like the MetaTrader, the trading view, and everything. So we are basically looking at the particular graph. So that graph would have to pertain to the going up and down of the price. Alright, so that's basically what we do have in our forex trading tutorial. Okay, so we already had properly closed and we are able to gain a profit. Okay, so yeah, for those again, I am going to invite everyone here in our channel. So the Forex channel is basically open to everyone. So yeah, you just hit like, subscribe, and check the notification bell, so she will be updated with our next video live coverage. This is basically live coverage because I hate video editing. It really have to consume a lot of our time. So I have to make it sure that I will be able to have this live. Okay, so and I was been able to prepare to you those, should I say, trading information that I am basically sharing to everyone. All right. Okay. So again, interrogations, clarifications. So the the commentary box is just ready for you there. So if you wanted a shout out, so we can just basically do that one here as well. Okay. But yeah, again, uh, yeah, it would not make you less a person if you're going to subscribe here in my channel. and it, I'm sorry, I'm still sick. I still have cough and colds, though my flu has already subsided. Alright, okay, so I think everything was already been discussed to you, so how we'll be able to participate in Forex trading. So see you some any other time. Okay, so I just hope that your Sunday will be fulfilling and great. So today is July 20, I mean, July, it's 3rd of July. Okay, so of 2022 and the third quarter of the year, so 5 years so fast. Alright, okay, so I think that would be everything that I can just share to you. See you some any other, uh, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so yesterday we are able to go into live because there will be some issues. Our cough and cold is getting worse, so that is why we skip for a moment and we really relax ourselves. So that is why we have done it today. But we do attend them to to place ourselves live yesterday, but we're not. Uh, yeah. Okay. So I think everything is well and everything is already been discussed. Okay. So see you some other time in here in our 15-minute trading tutorials. Enjoy your trades. Okay. So um, enjoy the graph. Okay. So and yeah, making sure that you have the access to those experts that will help you proliferate with this kind of should I say field. Okay, so though I myself, I really wanted to do this by myself, and I wanted to uh, uh, I wanted to be an inspiration to all of that. Yeah, he was able to do this without any great assistance to any other, and I will be able to, I should say, alleviate myself to being so poor. Okay, alright, okay, so we already extended our time here. So see you tomorrow for our next video if we're getting okay. So yeah, you take good care. Okay, so have a great day and enjoy your trades. Tomorrow will be the beginning of a new trading day, trading week. Okay, so I just hope that you were able to prepare your things, and your manuscripts, and your strategies. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to share that to you today, but sooner or later. So once we do already have all the complete, should I say, resources, I will be able to provide to you all of those information, all of those facts within our trading journey. Okay, so yeah, again, happy Sunday. You take care. Have a great day. Bye.